A prominent member of President Trump's cabinet is facing a grilling in a House hearing today. It is Commerce Secretary Howard Lutnick seeking to put to rest once and for all questions that have surfaced concerning his dealings with the late convicted sex offender Jeffrey Epstein. Let's get out to Chief Washington correspondent James Rosen, who's live on the Hill with more on today's hearing. James?
Bianca, good afternoon. The Epstein controversy surrounding Secretary Lutnick is, to be fair, quite minor when contrasted with that which has engulfed and brought down other prominent men around the world. The Commerce Secretary arrived for his closed-door deposition with the House Oversight Committee about a half hour early this morning. It is true that Lutnick initially claimed to have severed all dealings with his next-door neighbor on the Upper East Side of Manhattan, dismissing Epstein as disgusting and gross in 2005, 3 years before Epstein pleaded guilty to Florida state charges of soliciting a minor for prostitution. And it is furthermore true that the Epstein files subsequently show that Lutnick's interactions with the disgraced financier in fact extended through 2018. In addition, the Epstein files disgorged this previously unseen photograph of the two men together, among others, on Epstein's private island, located in the U.S. Virgin Islands. The Justice Department provided no date, but Lutnick confirmed having visited Little St. James, as the island was called, in 2012. The difference between Lutnick and others swept up in the seemingly endless tide of Epstein-related disclosures is that the Secretary's interactions mostly focused on a shared dispute with another neighbor, and also that when Lutnick visited Little St. James, he brought along his wife, Allison, most recently pictured at a Holocaust remembrance event at the Capitol last month. The Secretary testified about all of this 3 months ago.
I did not have any relationship with him. I barely had anything to do with that person, okay?
Secretary Lutnick, I think you understand the root of concern here. It's the way you described very emphatically your first encounter with him in his apartment, said you were disgusted, would never have any contact with him again.
House Oversight Chairman James Comer, Republican of Kentucky, had previously held out and publicly the prospect of compelling Lutnick to testify via the issuance of a subpoena, but ultimately the Secretary elected to appear today voluntarily.
I've been on the Oversight Committee 10 years, and there's never been a chairman bring in cabinet secretaries of their own party. And we have Lutnick coming in today. We have Pam Bondi coming in a couple of weeks. So I think people can see that this is a bipartisan investigation. We're really sincerely trying to get the truth.
A Democratic lawmaker, Congressman Subramaniam, freshman of Virginia, told reporters outside the deposition room that he wanted to get to the bottom of why Secretary Lutnick, as the congressman put it, quote, lied about his dealings with Epstein. So that gives you some sense of the tenor inside the room as this deposition now extends behind closed doors. Bianca.
Information. Truth. Is freedom. Is Newsmax. It's real news for real people.